Hey everyone, Dino Monoxylus here, coming to you with a brand new, completely redesigned, from the ground up, all new BA-115. So at first glance, first thing you notice with the new BA-115 and all the BA combos is cosmetics. All black graphics, black piping, black hardware, black faceplate, the cool new purple power light. Everything on this thing is completely brand new, redesigned from the ground up. Looking at the front panel, obviously, the next thing you'll notice, front-loaded controls. So everything is front-facing. No more having to reach behind the amp, especially when it's tilted back, to adjust your volume and adjust your tone. So, as you can see, EQ is pretty much set flat right across the board. Ultra-high and ultra-low are disengaged. I'm playing through a standard Lakeland P-bass with passive electronics. So just with that, I can get a nice growly P-bass sound. If I want to do some thumb muting, if I want to engage the ultra low, bring some bass in, scoop some mid, I can get a nice rounder sound out of it. Take the ultra low back out, just bring the bass in, mid. Another new feature is the high frequency mute button. So now on the BA-115, if you don't like the way the 1-inch compression horn sounds, you simply push the HF mute button in and you disable the horn. So this is with the horn engaged. So you hear all the tinginess in the strings. If I disengage the horn, other new features, 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch aux in, so you have your choice, XLR line out, effects send and return, and of course 1/8 inch headphone out. So once you plug in your headphones, you disable the internal speaker, you can practice silently. New speakers, Ampeg Custom 15 in the BA-115, as well as a 1-inch compression horn. New power rating for the BA-115 too. It is now 150 watts, whereas the previous BA-115 was 100 watts. Some of the coolest new features, though, that I really want to talk about is the Scrambler circuit. So right now, EQ is set completely flat. The Scrambler circuit does a number of different things. It allows me to dial in sort of an overdriven SVT sound. If I go about halfway with the drive and the blend. And I can blend in how much of a clean sound I want versus how much distortion I want. So I get that nice mild overdriven SVT sound. I can also go full on out and get a full on blow your face off blowtorch. Yes, I know, two-handed tapping, whatever. But, like I said, if you go back to the milder overdrive, you can get some really nice tones out of it. Also, the ultra low really shapes what the Scrambler is going to sound like. So right now the ultra low is disengaged. Actually, let me dial in a little more of distortion here so you'll get a... If I engage the ultra low, listen what happens to the Scrambler. Reason for that is because I'm scooping a lot of my mids out when I engage the ultra low, which is where a lot of those distortion frequencies live. So if I go full up, I just took the ultra low out and you heard what happened. feature I'm going to talk about on the BA-115 is something that you don't typically see on a lot of combo amps. Generally, when an amp is called a tilt back, it's usually a square box amplifier that has the back corner cut off so that you can tilt the amp back. This amp, like I said, when I say it's been completely redesigned, it's been completely redesigned. So check this out. Okay, so like I was saying, one of my most favorite new features on the BA combo is the 60-degree monitor angle. In fact, this is built into all of the BA combos now, so it's series wide from the BA-108 all the way up to the BA-210. This is a true 60-degree monitor angle. So now, during gigs, this essentially becomes my stage monitor. I've got my mic stand, my music stand, my amp right in front of me. Everything is right in front of me. My controls are all laid out in front of me. I don't have to reach around to the back of the amp when it's in tilt back position to control my volume or adjust my EQ. It's all up front. And again, we don't necessarily call this a tilt back because it doesn't tilt back. You change it from front position, standing position, to monitor position. There's two positions that you can angle the amp at. So it's not a straight box cabinet where we cut the back corner off and you can tilt it back. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. My name's Dino Minoxidil. Like I always say, play more bass.